Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we will be celebrating my long-haired male Syrian hamster, Moose's birthday. It's his very first birthday, so he's officially 1 year old, and that is equivalent to about 40 years as in human years, which is kind of crazy and kind of sad. However, we're going to make it an amazing birthday. I already have started his birthday celebrations and things like that, so make sure you hit the subscribe button and let's get right into today's video. Before we get into today's video, I do want to just say that I did record this entire similar idea concept birthday video on Sunday of this week, and I actually deleted it on accident off of literally every storage platform or any place I could find the video. It is gone. It's gone off the face of this earth, which did send me into a little bit of a spiraling breakdown yesterday, but I've overcome it. I'm here. I'm re-recording a similar birthday video because I believe Moose, my hamster, deserves a birthday video this week because this entire week is dedicated to him turning 1 year old. I did get him from the ethical breeder Strong Brew Hamstery in Canada, which was a whole process, and I'm just very proud of him being my hamster and everything that ethical breeders stand for. That's why I know his birthday is exactly November 14th, which was yesterday. So honestly, this video is closer to his birthday than when I filmed the original video on Sunday, and I know this is going to be a better video anyways. So grab a snack, sit back, relax, and let's go treat Moose to a few more treats for his birthday, and I'll also update you guys on some of the things I've already done for his birthday that I filmed on Sunday that don't exist anymore. Anyways, let's go. So this is Moose's cage, and actually yesterday I went and I got some really good different types of foods that he's never had and veggies at the supermarket. So I will be making him a no-bake cake as a birthday present from me to him, and then you guys can make this as well without having to use an oven, which makes it a much easier thing to do, and it also opens up the spectrum of different foods to feed your hamster because hamsters are omnivores and they can actually eat a very wide and diverse diet, and it's really good for them. If you didn't already notice, I did create 2 cakes for him for his birthday on Sunday that were bake cakes, and I had a whole tutorial on my original video about them, but obviously I don't have that anymore. And if you want to see those really cute cakes that me and my mom made for him, those are actually on my community tab that you can go check that out. And then I also have a short of him painting a portrait for his birthday on my shorts, so you can go watch that so that you can get some more cute hamster birthday content, which I have put out for you guys. So I hope you guys enjoy it. A few days ago, I also went to the pet store and I picked up some treats and things for him just to mark his birthday off. But first things first, I haven't spot cleaned his cage for the day yet, so that's what we're going to start with. As you can see, he does make a bit of a mess every night, and so I do have to tidy up his cage real quick, so I'll walk you through that as quickly as possible. But there are a few things I already made for him for his birthday as well. I made some different cardboard things out of a $5 cardboard box from Walmart, or $2, sorry, and you can make it as well. I'll show you some of the other stuff in the closet that I made him, but I did make him this, and he already started to chew on it. It's literally just a triangle cut out of corrugated cardboard, but you'd be surprised how much a Syrian hamster, or just a hamster in general, will love a simple chew like this. So I did make this out of some extra cardboard I had, and that's a good way to repurpose it as long as it's safe cardboard. And if you are wondering what all of these are actually pieces of a boredom breaker / present that I made him last night, with his 2 favorite treats in it, which was a peanut whole and still in the shell and a Grandma Lucy's dog biscuit cookie, and I put those wrapped up with toilet paper within a toilet paper roll boredom breaker, and I gave that to him last night knowing he would smell his 2 favorite treats, and as you can see, he absolutely demolished it, and I believe that the actual thing is behind his wheel. So we will go ahead and clean that up, and I'll show you guys what he did with that and stuff like that. He's currently sleeping in this area of his cage, and I do want to say I did feed him not yesterday but the day before that, but he still hasn't ate all his lab blocks or food, and I do scatter feed him, but I put some of the food in the bowl to see and monitor his eating, and then I scatter the rest, and I put a very little bit in here, and as you can see, he hasn't touched it that much, so I'm going to wait for him to finish his bowl completely and his cage. I see a few pellets here and there, and then I'll be feeding him tomorrow, and so we will be giving him veggies today in the form of a no-bake cake. This is from last night. I also gave him veggies yesterday. But it was a small amount, and he'll be fine if he has veggies today as well. But this is just some strawberry leaf tops that he did not like and did not eat at all, so he's being a bit picky. So I just finished spot cleaning. I don't know why my camera's not focusing. And as you can see, I pulled out the little boredom breaker I made him just last night, and he absolutely demolished it more than usual because it was his two favorite high value treats. So that was a very special present that I made him last night. But you can see he chewed up the cardboard, and he got through the toilet paper layer to get to the treats within. And you basically just cut up a toilet paper roll, crisscross them, and then wrap the treats in some toilet paper with obviously no scents or anything or additives. So I'm just going to leave this over here for now. And now I'm going to actually scatter some forage around his cage because his cage looks like it needs a restock and that. And I just have a herb blend from Rosewood that I like to use with my hamsters. So here's what the really beautiful Rosewood blend looks like. I really enjoy it, and you can actually find it at Walmart for a very cheap price and a pretty big container of it. And then I just open it and I put it in my own container. So I'm going to scatter this around his cage real quick. I do want to give a quick update about my other pets real quick, and I do just want to say that this is a video for Moose. However, me and the birds are doing really good. They're actually becoming a lot more tame recently because they're coming out of their shells better. Even though I've had them for a while, they've never really received my training, and they are actually receiving it now. And I did get them this treat stick, and they haven't touched it, but hopefully they will. And yeah. As for Toast, my leopard gecko, he is also doing very well. He's eating really good, and he might be going into shed soon. He does have a little milky haze to his skin currently. He's sleeping right under there, and he doesn't need anything today until later when I get him out for some exercising in the playpen. I can't do an entire haul today because that would be crazy of everything I got, but some things I got specifically for Moose. I got him this, which is at my local pet store. It is just a Timothy Hay grass mat that I'm going to put on the side of his possibly new cage that's possibly going to happen for Christmas, hopefully. I'm just foreshadowing here. But I need at least one more of these for a proper barrier of the two sides of the cage that I'm hoping to get for Christmas. So that's a little surprise drop. But I can also use this in his current cage. These are really good. They can chew on them, and they're good to protect cage walls from chewing and kind of distract your hamster, and they're completely safe. And then I also got Moose some of these freeze-dried strawberry treats by Oxbow because they're the only treats I could find at my local pet store that I actually thought he might like or enjoy and that are safe, because most of the treats at pet stores for hamsters are really high in sugar and just not healthy, and if they're not that, they're high in hay and more directed towards guinea pigs and rabbits, and hamsters don't usually eat those. So I was really happy to find these, and even more happy when it turned out that Moose really does like freeze-dried strawberry treats, and I really like the quality of these. They are in really small little chunks, which are perfect for hamsters, and I actually crushed these up and put them on top of his cake that you can look at on my community tab. So it was a really nice topping to use for his birthday cake. We're not going to be using them again today just because I don't want to give him too much of one thing, but he definitely enjoys these and I definitely recommend. And then one of the first things I made, getting into the things I made for him, I did harvest a pumpkin. We're in the heat of fall and I love fall, so I took a pumpkin and I roasted some plain pumpkin seeds and I put them in a bag for him because these are completely hamster friendly and safe, and he loves these as a good treat. I also added one of these to his cake as well, and you can also eat these, and just make sure they're plain and not seasoned if you're gonna make them for your hamster. Like, you could make half for you, half for them, and they're very healthy for both you and your hamster, so I really enjoy these. I did get other things obviously for both the pets and also just things that I probably will also use for Moose and stuff, like cleaning supplies at Walmart and stuff. I'm not going to include that in the video just to keep it nice and brief for you guys. And now we will go ahead and I will go and show you guys some things I made out of cardboard that are a bit bigger than the little chew toys and that I had like a whole video on. But even still, I'll show you them. They're a little dingy looking, they don't look very good, but it's the thought that matters that counts. And I tried really hard to make some good hides for Moose out of them, and it's very hard. They make it look easy on YouTube DIY videos, but making a good hide out of cardboard that's intricate is so difficult and so challenging. But I'm going to show you my attempts, and actually it's my second attempt for the chamber hide that I made, so that's kind of sad, but let me show you guys. Okay, we're going to go from increasingly like increasing of difficulty of the things I made out of cardboard. I spent like a good hour or two of my life doing this for very mid results, but I'll show you guys anyways. So I made some more of these little mini chew toys. These are just little squares, and I already showed you the triangle, so this is nothing interesting, but it is useful. It was just my extra cardboard. But I did make some forage mats as well. I know this looks like what the heck is that, but it is just 2 pieces of cardboard that I glued together with some non-toxic, really strong wood glue. And then I just cut off the top layer of the cardboard, so you can see the corrugated layer, and now you can sprinkle like seeds or treats in it, and then they'll have to chew on it and work on it to get it out. And obviously they can just chew the whole thing, and these are really good if you are owning a hamster on a budget and you can't afford a like forage board off of Amazon. These are basically the same thing, and you could probably get even more intricate with it, but this is a very quick one to do. This one is like 4 different like little places that I cut out, and different like layers, like layered amounts of cutting out that I cut out. This one is for Moose, and then this one I think I'm gonna give to my friend for her hamster. It kind of looks like a butterfly, and it's a lot cuter and smaller, so it's actually more usable in a cage, where you could just leave it in the cage, sprinkle some food in it, and let them work it out. Unlike this one, which is pretty big and wouldn't fit on like in cages as comfortably as this one, so I'm gonna hopefully give this to my friend. So if you're watching this, surprise! Okay, to up the games, up the stakes, whatever you want to say, the next one I made is a little like hide, but honestly it doesn't even look that good. And I made this again out of a bunch of cut up pieces of cardboard and some like very safe wood glue that's literally just like very natural. And as you can see, it has gaps. It doesn't even look that good, but this was easier to make than the next thing I'm about to show you, and this is the second to last thing I made. This I'll actually probably use with Moose because it's cute and usable. I can like hide it in the bedding, and he can chew on every part of this as it deteriorates and falls apart rather quickly. Okay, the next thing I can't really pick up to show you guys. So I'm going to take you off this tripod, and I'm going to show you guys it on my floor because I don't want to break it after all the like tears and blood and hard work that I like poured into this project. That doesn't look like I poured any effort into it. Here she is. Basically, I used the tutorial from Victoria Rachel to make this, and hers looks a lot better than mine, to put it frankly. But this took like lots of time of measuring, cutting it out, and hoping that it would look good, and this is what it looks like. Kind of crazy, but it basically just has an opening here, and I based it off of the Night Angel chamber hide just like she did, and the lid just lifts up. And this is the reason I made this. I'll explain in a second, but as you can see, it's a little wonky, but I mean, it's usable. It probably will fall apart pretty quick, but it is usable, and I'll explain why I even made it or took the time to make it, because I didn't just make it because I wanted to, though I did want to do it at the beginning. I finished this project for a reason, and I'll explain that now. I finished that project literally just because Moose can and does like to ruin some of his best Night Angel wooden chamber hides. Like the current one he has in there, he's probably chewed a little bit right now because he's in this weird mood where he likes to chew things, which is really annoying. It's very destructive, but it is very common in Syrian hamsters, so you have to work around that, obviously. And he also likes to pee on his nice wood. So I made this because I was like, I want him to destroy something and enjoy destroying it without me being a little bit frustrated about it, since Night Angel products and just nice hamster products aren't cheap. And when a hamster destroys your favorite things that you buy for them, it is a little upsetting, but at the same time, it's like, you bought it to be destroyed in a sense, so I'm not that heartbroken about it. And he didn't destroy it completely, just a portion of it is a little bit wrecked, but I fixed it kind of, and I took it out of his cage anyways and replaced it with a different hideout, because I am blessed to have lots of good quality products that I can use with him. However, I did make this because he loves the functionality of a larger chamber hideout, but I don't want him to use his current one because he has been wrecking it a little bit in different places where he like stays in it the most, like where he sleeps, he chews on it a lot. even though I give him thousands of different like types of chew toys, and it's just his behavior right now, and he's just in that stage of his life. So I'm going to be giving this when I clean his cage out next time. I'm going to give him this one and see how he likes it, because he loves having all the different little rooms and compartments, and he loves having all the space on top and a ceramic hide on top. So we will be trying something to supplement it, and that is why I made that for his birthday and took a lot of time out of my time to make that for him, because he deserves it, and I can't wait to put it in his cage when the time comes. Alright, now we are going to go head downstairs, and I'm going to teach you guys how you can make a delicious little like hamster cake. And I'm just going to be basically making him a very diverse veggie platter with some things he's never tried, and I'm really excited, so let's go. Okay, so to start, I'm going to take a banana, and I am just going to cut a little tiny circle out of it, and that will be our cake. Hamsters love bananas. You can actually give them a little bit of banana skin. They don't usually like it as much as the banana inside because it's not as sweet, but it is completely non-toxic to your hamster. I'm going to take some fresh kale, and I'm going to rinse this, and we're going to slide that away. And I'm going to rinse this. What is this? Oh my goodness. We're going to rinse this, and I'm going to put some around his little dish. This dish, by the way, is from Goodwill. Love Goodwill. Really good price on cute little hamster dishes. Next, I'm just going to cut some cucumber and use some cute little shaped cutters to make some cute little shapes to put around this. As you can see, I just dressed the banana because this is Gordon Ramsay's cuisine show or something. We are actually going to start with taking some plain whole yogurt by Dannon. This is the only one I could find. I have never given him any yogurt because we only have Greek yogurt around here. So this is something I finally found that is hamster safe in small quantities. So this is going to be the icing to his cake and something new he's never tried. Also at the store, I also got herbs that we will be using, and then I also got tofu that I'll be giving him some time. Not right now, but in the future. Stay tuned for that because he's never tried tofu, but he can definitely have that as a different type of protein that he's never had. If you didn't know, hamsters are not lactose intolerant, unlike a lot of other animals, and they can have small amounts of milk, including mild cheeses, and obviously right now, yogurt. Now we're going to go in with the toppings, as I said before, and we're going to start with some carrots. Now we're going to go in with basil, a little bit of cilantro, and a little bit of dill. This dill low-key makes me want to make my own homemade pickles. And jar it myself because I love pickles, so I think I'm gonna do that.
You see here, kid, you gotta just go for it. Don't think about what comes after or what came before. You just gotta bend your knees, take a deep breath, and jump. And you might think, what if I fall? Well, what if you don't? What if you fly?
Alright, I have his little cake and I'm going to give it to him now, so here's some cute footage of him eating it, and yeah.